Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Pavan.
And I'm Adam.
And today we are watching a movie.
Movie day.
Wolf Children. We don't know, this is another thing, like we don't know what to expect, okay?
Could be a crier, could be a mystery, could be an action.
I think every movie we've ever watched has ended in me crying.
I mean,
so
that's a safe
pretty
bet.
much a guarantee that I'll be crying. Yeah, I picked out this one based on our members' recommendations, and this one was being pushed hard by a couple members in particular. So we're gonna give it a go. We don't know what we're getting into here. So I don't know what to say other than I'm excited to get started. We love movie days. So
Let's dive in.
let's dive in. Wolf Children is coming right now.
おとぎ話みたいだって笑われるかもしれません。そんな不思議なことあるわけないって。
I love fantasy.
This is gonna be a crier for sure.
Ooh, interesting. From the child's perspective.
With music like this, I'm toast.
母は東京の外れにある国立大学の学生でした。授業料は奨学金で賄い、生活費はアルバイトを掛け持ちして工面していました。
世間で賢者の誉れの高い人物は確かに自分の得意な分野や雑学などもよく心得ている。しかし真善美や
初夏のある日、母は大学で父を見つけました。襟の伸びた T シャツを着て、教科書も持たずにただひたすらノートを取る。
What are those things?
Pop quiz.
Like attendance?
Ooh, that's a bold move.
Attendance.
It's an interesting response. The kind soul.
Oh my gosh. This is gonna be the end of me already, I can tell.
待ってください。あなたが学生かどうか私は知りません。たださっきの講義教科書がないとちょっと難しいと思います。一緒に見ませんか？
Smooth.
ました。お待たせしました。
She lived by herself?
Looks like it.
We get the eyes.
Date night or study night.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. Also, another show we're watching where the main female character's name's Hannah.
True.
We attract the Hannahs, okay? All of the Run with the Wind, Awashi, this one, what else? I feel like there's another one. I feel like this is kind of reminiscent of our beginning. Were you thinking that?
Yes.
You were?
Well, what I was thinking was, it's amazing how sometimes there's just one person and you can't explain it that just draws your attention. You can't look away.
Dang. I'm almost crying already, guys, and we're what, 2 minutes in?
And I've always been curious about how that happens because until I met you, I always held the belief that like you could probably make a relationship work with a number of people. Like if you put, I didn't believe there was one person for you because that just seems kind of crazy that there's one person on the planet. And after I met you, like people always say when you know, you know.
We're both crying already? This is a record.
And I never believed that until it happened. And then it was like, I mean, we got engaged after 4 months of knowing each other and hardly spending any time together because you were traveling and I was trying to hop on planes and sneak across the country. And
True.
And we just knew. And I kind of love that they were able to portray that in 6 minutes. Oh,
It's
dear.
crazy. If this is where I'm at right now,
We're gonna have to take a couple cry breaks.
we might have to have some regroup breaks. But like, yeah, she just like saw him and there was something about him that just was like a light bulb.
Mm-hmm.
And the same thing happened to me. He was the only guy I ever pursued in my whole life.
True story.
True story.
Well, and the even crazier thing is that you reached out to me on Facebook.
It was a long time ago.
And I don't do social media. I'm never on it. I don't pay attention to it. I don't care about it.
Except you guys. You're the exception.
I don't consider YouTube or Discord social media. But my mom had asked me to run a marketing campaign for her volleyball program. So I was I created the account as myself, which is where you messaged me, and I happened to see your message because I was doing that for my mom, and that's the only reason.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of wild actually.
So she's working a lot of jobs.
Yes,
He is working as a mover.
correct.
Did you notice how the dogs were reacting to him?
Yes, and he's like moonlighting classes. He's not actually a student, so he's
He was just
there.
like auditing them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wonder if he's older or if he can't afford it.
Yeah.
私が生まれた時、裏庭にコスモスが咲いていたの。植えたのじゃなくて自然に咲いたコスモス。それを見て父さんが突然思いついたんだって。花のように笑顔を絶やさない子に育つようにって。辛い時とか苦しい時にとりあえずでも無理やりにでも笑っていろって。そしたら大抵乗り越えられるからって。
This is like Violet
父
Evergarden.
さんのお葬式の時
Live up to your
ずっと
name, you
笑
know.
ってたの。そしたら親戚の人に不謹慎だってすごく怒られてしまって。でもやっぱり不謹慎だったかな。
不謹慎じゃない。
よかった。
Man, a few words.
同じ団地でも家の中はまるで違うんだ。お金のあるうちないうち、家族がたくさんいるうち、一人のうち、赤ん坊のいるうち、年寄りだけのうち。家があったらいいだろうな。ただいまっていう。靴を脱いで顔と手を洗って椅子に深く腰掛ける。いいだろうな。本棚を作る。本でいっぱいになったらまた新しい本棚を作る。
It's like you.
何をしてもいい。自分の家だもん。
じゃあ私がお帰りって言ってあげるよ。
I can't.
花、
何？
君に言わなきゃいけないことがあって。
何でも言って。
実はまた明日にする。
I mean, how do you say something like that?
He just wants the moment to last a little bit longer because he knows as soon as he tells her it's over.
Okay, so a few months have passed.
Yeah. Full moon.
Oh, good call. Good call. That's what it is.
She's still waiting.
花、ごめん、花。悪かった。
Wouldn't it still be the full moon?
今まで誰にも言ったことがないんだ。怖かった。君が去ってしまうかもしれないから。でも、もっと早く言うべきだった。いや、見せるべきだった。
見せる？
少しの間
あ
目を閉じて。もっと長く。
I can't do it that quickly.
もういい？
I mean, that's a very beautiful transformation.
Yeah,
Wow.
not what I was expecting. And normally they lose control.
花、
You still talk!
俺が何に見える？
満月の夜に変身したり人を襲ったりするのがただの伝説だと知りました。世界は私の知らない事柄で満ちている、そう母は思ったそうです。
驚いた。もう会わない。でも震えてる。怖い。
怖くない、あなただから。
Oh, dang. I thought it was, yeah, full moon. So why did he show up late? Maybe he was like battling with himself whether
Yeah.
he should show up and tell her or not.
Because she's probably the first person. I kind of get the impression that she's the first person he's gotten close to. Or he's had like one other bad experience where somebody found out and just like ran. And he just wanted this to keep going.
Dang.
The one question I have is, can he control it or does it just happen and he changes? He didn't change back, so I'm kind of assuming that it just kind of happens.
But he seemed to choose when he transformed.
I think he asked her to wait because he probably knows when it happens.
Oh.
That was my read.
But if it's not attached to the moon cycle, then what's it attached to?
I don't know. I wonder if it is attached to the moon cycle.
Also, that transformation was beautiful.
Oh yeah, not scary at all,
It
not
wasn't-
violent,
It wasn't a Harry Potter style Professor Lupin transformation, okay? That was agonizing.
No, like, he's a very pretty dog.
He is! And his eyes went from yellow to blue. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So I thought he was gonna chain himself down and transform and show her and be like out of control. Was kind of how I figured that was gonna go. That was a bit of a surprise.
He seems very gentle.
Yeah.
前に絶滅したとされる日本狼の末裔でした。狼と人が混ざり合い、その血を受け継ぐ最後の存在でした。父の両親はまだ幼い父に滅亡した一族の歴史を語り、その事実を他言してはならないと告げて亡くなりました。
Oh.
その後、何も知らない親戚に引き取られ、
Interesting.
苦労して大人になったそうです。
I would imagine it's very
運転免許を取
isolating.
ると仕事を求めて都会へ出てきました。誰にも知られず、誰にも顧みられず、こっそりと隠れるように今まで生きてきたので、
Maybe it happens every night at like 9 p.m. or something.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Because usually they met up a little later, right? Or earlier in the day? She gets to cook for someone and eat with someone now.
Oh, yummy.
They were both lonely and oh.
Their house now.
Oh my gosh. And he picks her flowers every day.
He needed those wide neck t-shirts.
Uh-oh. Pregnant. Oh dear.
She moon walked out of there real quick.
She moonwalked. Oh, he's happy? Oh my gosh. What?
This is hitting close to home.
Oh.
I went hunting. As a
My
dog.
way. That's probably like a special soup that helps like, oh. Whew.
It's kind of crazy how, depending on what you're going through in your life, how you connect with different shows and media.
Hey.
It's just, you know, had I watched this a year ago, you would watch that scene of her like throwing up and like him cooking something special and just like it would just kind of pass by you. You wouldn't think about it. But when you were not feeling well, it was like every day I would go to the grocery store to try and find you something you could eat, and like seeing that, just it connects with your experience in a whole different way, which is really cool.
For those of you who are like, why is she going through it?
Hey, it's Sarah.
A, it's me, and I cry violently in everything. And B, I am giving birth to a baby in 2 months. So that is what's happening for those of you who don't know. Wow. He like went and he probably made her something special so that she could try to feel better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Rubbing her back, her not feeling well.
I will be okay. I will make it through this, but bear with me.
You also did this.
She crochet.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's bold.
Fair.
Just a little pinky.
Oh.
つかしたいな。
辛い思いをしないで元気に育ってほしい。
大きくなるまで見守ってやろう。
弟が生まれたのは
They
次
didn't
の
waste any
年の
time.
春、雨の日のことです。突然父の姿が見えなくなりました。
That was his wallet in the bag, right?
Yeah.
What the...
その日、父が何を考えていたのか分かりません。赤ん坊のために狩りをする本能が働いたのかもしれませんし、産後すぐの母に需要のあるものを食べさせたかったのかもしれません。
Well, look. In the garbage truck? So, did he like fall in there and he couldn't get out, or what is your take on that?
I never considered that he would have animal instincts that he couldn't control. So I thought that point was interesting. But yes, I got the impression that it was an accident. Like that it wasn't intentional.
Like he bought her groceries but left them at the door, I guess because was he in dog form at that point? No, like his wallet was in there, like
well, I thought the statement of no one knows if he had an instinct to go hunting for his newborn or whatever, like maybe he couldn't control it. He bought groceries and then went out to hunt for meat or for pheasants.
How did he end up in the flood thing?
Maybe he was out hunting and got caught or fell in.
You don't think it was suicide though?
That was not the impression that I got.
And the fact that they just put him in the garbage truck?
Yeah. But no one else knows, right? It's a dead
No, but
end.
like even, you don't put dead animals in there, do you? Doesn't like animal services come?
There's probably not a lot of wolves in the city. They probably don't know what to do with it.
Oh, dang.
It's interesting that they leave you without knowing, because that's how it happens for her too.
No, but I need to know, and I
Yeah.
want her to know.
Yeah, but you won't. And that's just the way these things go.
Oh. Okay.
Now she's on her own having to raise wolf pups.
Yeah, potentially. She probably doesn't have anybody to help her either.
Mm-mm.
子供たちをよろしく頼むよ。そう言ったように母には聞こえました。任せて。ちゃんと育てる。
What else can you do? The smile.
それから母が大変な思いをしたことを私は全然覚えていません。
The little baby birds.
今作ってるよ。待っててね、ユキ。もうすぐだから。
Oh!
怒ったりぐずったりするとよく毛を逆立てて狼の姿になったと言います。
That's actually pretty cute.
先にビスケットでも食べてて。私は大食らいで朝から晩まで食べ物を求めて泣きわめいたそうです。朝食でひ弱な弟の雨とは大違い。母は子育てのために大学を休学し、アルバイトも辞めざるを得ず。
How the heck did she make any money?
父の残したわずかの貯金が
What?
私たちの生活を支えていました。
This might hit a little close to home.
母によると私たち兄弟は人間と狼どちらの生き方をすればよいかまるで迷っているようだったと言います。
They are so cute though.
周囲の人々に相談するわけにはいかなかった母は一人で本で勉強するしかありませんでした。朝晩問わず2時間おきの授乳。なかなか乳首を吸ってくれない時には脱脂麺に母乳を含ませて飲ませたそうです。 しかしミルクも飲まずただ泣き続ける時にはどうしていいか分からず一晩中背中を撫で続けるしかありませんでした。故に母はみるみる憔悴していき大丈夫。おかげでほんの短い間でも目を閉じれば眠れるようになりました。
The whole house is just.
困るのは病気の時です。ユキ？ユキ？
Oh dear.
Oh.
What do you? Oh.
First of all, shout out to all the single parents out there. Holy crap, I cannot even imagine how much of a challenge that is. And just like the sacrifice that you see her making, like sacrificing her own health pretty much and giving everything she can to just make sure they're okay. Like that's amazing.
We don't live close to family, and I think we're gonna be overwhelmed, the two of us.
And she's doing it by herself.
By herself. And not only that, she's totally isolated because she's the only one with the hybrids.
Children, yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, they are super cute.
Super cute. But
she like can't sleep. She has to do, I'm sorry, a wolf breastfeeding. Like that is a risk that she is taking, okay? Like, amazing.
Yeah, I complete respect for
bow down to Hannah, okay?
良いか迷い、子供が誤って乾燥剤を食べてしまいまして。2歳児です。吐きました。血は混じってないです。シリカゲルって書いてあります。危険なものでは。食欲ですか？お腹空いた。そうですか。大丈夫ですか？父が幼い頃どうやって育ったのか聞きそびれてしまったことを後悔しました。
Take him to the woods.
お散歩。ユキ、それはこないだ具合悪くなったばっかりでしょ。だから散歩。わかったからもう。ほら耳引っ込めて。よし、お散歩行こう。だから耳また出してる。はい。
Whenever she gets mad or excited or anything, she's just.
I wonder if they have like increased sense of smell and things.
Oh yeah.
すみません。しかし問題はそれだけではなく、
What are you supposed to do?
申し訳ありません。
毎晩うるせえんだよバカ野郎。
すみません、本当に。
しつけぐらいちゃんとしろ。
They're babies.
よしよし、大丈夫だよ。
うちのアパートペット禁止って契約書にちゃんと書いてあるわよね。
分かってません。
嘘くさい。ちゃんと分かってるんだからね。いい？勝手なことするんだったらうちとしてはどこか好きなとこへ行ってもらうしかないの。
児童相談所。
ええ、うちとしてはお子さんたちのことを大変危惧しているわけです。
どういうことでしょうか。
調べましたらご兄弟とも定期検診や予防接種一度も受けておられませんよね。
大丈夫です。元気ですから。
ならばですね、お顔だけちょっと見せてもらえませんか。
いや、それは
ちょっとでいいんです。おっしゃることが本当かどうか確認するだけですから。
困ります。
このままじゃ虐待やネグレクトを疑われてもしょうがないんですよ。
帰ってください。
Oh my gosh, this is so tough. And the dad was the only descendant left, so she has no community that she can turn to.
Yeah. Totally isolated.
So it's not even a nighttime thing like we thought it was with
No, they
the
can just.
dad.
Yeah.
ねえ。これからどうしたい？人間か狼か。
Both.
引っ越そうと思うんだ。どちらでも選べるように。
She gave up her studies. She like has given up so much to just protect them.
町役場で空き家の紹介始めてから田舎暮らしがしたいって人がぼちぼちやってくるんだけど。
I was thinking the country would be a good place for them.
見ての通りなんもないんだもの。小学校も病院も車で30分。小学に上がればバスと電車で片道2時間半。往復5時間だよ。いくら環境のいいところで子供育てたいって言ったって町の方が便利だと思うけどね。 賃だってただみたいなもんだけどさ、修繕費バカになんないよ。脇役よりああ補足でいいっすよ。ほとんど廃屋だもんこれ。
This looks like the house from my neighbor.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, and I love the big sliding doors.
畑ですかね、あれ。
ああ、ここは自給自足には向かないよ。動物が山から降りてきて畑を荒らすの。手間かけて野菜作っても全部食われちゃう。この辺が空き家ばっかなのは人間の方が追い出されちゃったからなのよ。
じゃあご近所は？
ご近所だってずっと降りないと人には会わないよ。他のところ見ますか。里の方でもう少しマシな。
決めました。ここに決めました。
なんで？
カカカ新しい家。
I love this little girl's voice.
She's just so fearless and it's so cute. It's crazy how when you're about to have a kid, like all of your decisions and the way you think about things change. And again, this is particularly real for the two of us. But again, we've lived our life just about what we want to do for the two of us, kind of all over the place. And now you think about, how do you want her to grow up? What opportunities, where to be, what... Yeah, it's crazy how much I'm personally kind of connecting with the things that she's saying and the decision that she has to make.
100%. But she's resourceful enough that she'll be able to educate them and stuff. Like, she'll find ways to provide for them. And then even with the farm, like, they're wolves, they can get the animals out, like you said. And so
Well, and I don't think that the fact that they met in university was like lost in them. So she can, not only can she keep them, but she can educate them as well. Like, she's clearly thoughtful and well educated and all of that as well.
Yeah.
This is perfect for her. And the other thing I was thinking was, this kind of reminds me of twins who grow up in like a multilingual family where they learn 2 languages. And then you often hear say, you like speak one language or like, but
not even just twins, but
or the siblings, yeah, because they mix the languages and then they speak whatever they want. I mean, this is obviously a different case because they're
different
transforming,
species.
But this allows them to be both and to kind of figure it out, which I think is really cool.
To come to terms with their own identity in the way that they want.
Without any pressure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't get tetanus. You haven't had your vaccinations.
City boy.
He's a little more timid.
なんでも周りに人が住んでないところがいいって。ちょっと変わり者っていうかね。
旦那は
さあ
収入を
さあ
じゃあ子供抱えてどうやって暮らしてくんだい。
あ、韮のおじいちゃん、今度はお手柔らかにお願いします。
He's
like, no.
Those two are gonna get along.
Maybe she'll confide in him. Oh.
She's very resourceful.
Can somebody help a girl out though? Like,
this is kind of like a kid's playground though.
okay, she's doing it.
Dinner.
Boo.
Somebody lived here.
All the little details that make it a home.
Mm-hmm. Garden time. It's a tough bike ride.
And then you can sell them.
Her tried and true method, she can learn anything.
これもお願いします。ユキ。ユキとアメが狼子供だっていうのは私たちだけの秘密。もし急に狼になったらみんなとってもびっくりする。だから他の人の前で狼になっちゃダメ。ね、約束。わかった。それともう一つ。もし山で動物に会ったら偉そうにしちゃダメ。なんで？きっとお父さんが悲しむから。ね、わかった？わかった。
I love kind of how she just reads and figures everything out on her own. I have a ton of respect for that.
Well, her and her boyfriend, I don't think they got married, bonded over books and learning, and that's the way that she always made it through.
Yeah. And she was always willing to sacrifice and work hard.
I think that they are going to do really well with this farm, and I think that that is how she's going to make her income, is selling produce.
Fair enough. And they'll all help. You're going to see them digging the holes with their paws and like doing all of that.
But it's just like, it's so tough because they're so young.
Yeah.
And to explain it in a basic enough way to get them to do what you want, or like to be safe, but also not like killing their spirit at the same time. It's just like, how do you do that?
Yeah, because you want them to have fun and be innocent and enjoy what's normal for them.
Yeah, you don't want them to feel like what they are is bad.
Yeah.
But she needs to protect, like, I can't even imagine how she's doing this.
Yeah, she just works.
And that girl is spunky.
Yeah.
The daughter,
I really
Yuki.
like her.
Like, I love, this woman is amazing.
Yes. I thought they were gonna help. Oh.
There we go.
だって？
落ち葉です。
そんなもんもらっていいかなんて聞くやつはいないよ。
ありがとうございます。
They need more nutrients.
そのうちコンビニがね、カラオケ屋がね、なんて騒ぎ出すんだ。
You don't know anything about her.
今度こそ。
お母さん。
雨、どうしたの？
三毛猫。狼のくせに弱っちいから目つけ
He's
られ
being
てる。
targeted.
傷？なんともない。
そんなんじゃ生きていけないよ。
ユキ？
大丈夫して。
大丈夫。大丈夫。
雪なんかイノシシにだって負けないもん。
イノシシ見たの？
見たよ。猿もカモシカも見たよ。でも全然怖くないもん。追いかけたら逃げたからが面白いし、それに
ユキ？
それにね、走っこしたら
思い出して。
She is
動物たちの前で
very
偉
much
そうにしない
wolf, and he is very much human.
お
Yeah.
願い。
はーい。
ありがとう。
もう一回大丈夫。
A little softy.
Oh, Mama's
大丈夫、
boy.
大丈夫。でも確かに狼の子ってどうやって大人になるんだろう。
ユキ、待って。遅いよ、早く。
狼は生後4ヶ月を過ぎた頃から狩りを始めます。まずはネズミなどの小動物で狩りを覚え、成長するにつれ大人の狼とチームを組み、
チーム。いや、いいもん。
あんまり遠くへ行かないで。
She's gonna come back with a mouse.
もう帰ろう。
あ、雨？この野草食べられるかな。
Interesting how kids are just so different.
She is fearless.
ほら、雨見て。
I guess the grass wasn't edible.
大丈夫、大丈夫。
Wow.
狼ってどうしていつも悪者なの？
悪者って絵本？
みんなに嫌われて最後には殺させる。だったら僕、狼は嫌だ。
そうね。でもお母さんは狼が好きよ。みんなが狼を嫌ってもお母さんだけは狼の味方だから。どうしたの？
また枯れてる。
病気？これ全部まさか。
母さん、私たちこれからどうなるの？
ダメね、母さん。もっと勉強しなきゃ。また手伝ってくれる？
いいよ。
Somebody needs to help her.
Oh, perfect.
入ってて。こんばんは。ご挨拶に伺おうと思っているうちにバタバタしちゃって。食べ物を作るのって難しいですね。本で読んだ通りにしても失敗ばっかりで。でもここはいいところですね。自然がいっぱいで。
何が自然だ。今日植えて明日育つわけがないだろう。これじゃあ何回作っても同じだぞ。そう思わんか。
それは。
笑うな。なぜ笑う？ 笑ってたら何もできんぞ。
A little crotchety.
Huh.
It's interesting what you take for granted until you can't ask. Like she assumed he was always going to be there, so you don't think through all of those things, and I can't imagine the frustration of trying to grow things and thinking that's going to sustain you and then it's not working.
That's so heartbreaking, and it's come up a few times. Like, I wish I had asked him about X, but it's just like
you just assume that everything's going to work out.
Yeah. What do you think is missing from her crops, Mr. Green Thumb?
Okay, I knew this was going to come up. I've obviously never grown anything in Japan. Maybe the soil is not the right composition for those kinds of plants.
Because those guys are growing rice, right?
Yeah. Maybe it's bugs. Maybe it's...
Maybe she's fertilizer.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what she was trying to do with the dead leaves. Like she probably read that it's fertilizer. Yeah. I don't know. Probably trying to grow the wrong thing. I thought he was going to be more helpful, but I think he'll come around.
But I'm like, why did you show up if you were just going to criticize him and leave?
People always want to kind of look at the new person, and he's kind of crotchety.
Well, he doesn't seem to connect well with the other old guys either.
No, which is why I think he's going to end up liking her.
He's a lone wolf.
I was going to say, I wonder if there are actually other families that they didn't know about each other because nobody talked about it. Like maybe he'll be Grandpa Wolf.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. He's crotchety, but maybe
he's practical.
He'll tell you everything you're doing wrong, and eventually he'll get it right.
You need to make money.
聞こえないのか?
Oh, he is helping.
She is a very hard worker, I will give her that.
Yeah. And it's hot in Japan.
Humid.
1週間したら切り口を下にして植え付けろ。水などやるな。ほっとけ。
いろいろ教えていただいてありがとう。母さん大丈夫？
He's a good guy.
Yeah. And I feel like sometimes I need to get my thoughts together here. This was put out in 2012. So like I think about my grandparents who also owned a farm, a fruit farm, and I grew up doing that. And they worked incredibly hard. And I think people of that generation, like they knew how to work and they respected that and they became masters at what they did just from doing it so long. And
I also think they inherently believe that other generations don't work as hard as they do.
Yeah, I also think that is, I think every generation thinks that.
Fair. But I think she's proving herself to like have what it takes, you know?
Yeah, that guy strikes me as somebody who's like,
show me, don't tell me.
Yeah, I don't want to hear anything work. And he wasn't kind about it, and he didn't say, hey, great job for doing that. He's like, I will give you the information that I have learned over 50 years of my life, and I don't want anything back. I'm not going to praise you for it. Like, this is what you need to do to survive.
But he also spent the whole day with her.
100%. And which is probably the most valuable thing he could do. And he pushed her, like, yes, you only need this for your kids, but you were right. Like, this is going to enable her to make some money. And he was
insistent.
Yeah, and as much as you might cringe at that interaction, he was very generous. I don't know, it's just really interesting to kind of see that interaction and see how they did it. And the fact that there was nothing nice about what happened.
Not explicitly nice,
yeah.
But the way he chose to spend his day and offer his insight and share his knowledge was very nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Konnichiwa.
ちょっと来て。いいからちょっと来て。いいからいいから。
Oh, this is very sweet.
おいちょっと。
はい。
カモミールとキャベツね、一緒に植えると虫がつかないし味も良くなる。ああ、ダメ。キャベツにはセロリに決まってる。違う、初心者こっちから。ダメ。カモミールなんぞ腹の足しになるか。
定年退職したいいおっさんよ。笑っちゃうんだもの、メンタルが弱くて。俺が言うのもなんだけど、生きていくのにあんまり楽な土地じゃないからな。
水はけは悪いし、雪はたくさんだし。
助け合っていかにゃ。
She passed the community test, baby.
ここ若いお母さんがすごく少ないから仲間が増えて心強いわ。何でも聞いてね。
The secret to Grandpa's heart? Hard work.
He's the community gatekeeper, baby. Once he gave the approval, everybody else flowing in.
If you can get on Grumpy's good side, everybody will follow suit.
I love this. I was hoping she would find community and just the kindness and the generosity and just, you know, everybody wants to help each other out.
That's such a cool, like, small community vibe to it. But I also love that she brought her own value. Yes. And her family, like, obviously she's keeping the boars away with her scent.
I wonder if she'll divulge the truth to the community people and if they'll accept the kids because of the value they bring.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, I'm assuming that's kind of where this is heading, as to what happens, what people think, if it's okay. I'm curious to see how it works. I will say the fact that the hard work got in his good books. My Oma, our grandmother, was the same way. She hated lazy people. And that was like, the key to success with her is hard work. Mm-hmm. So that reminded me of that. I thought that was funny.
I love that he talks about her all the time too. Mm-hmm.
Do you think he knows?
I know, I'm so curious.
気に入らん。どうしてそういつもヘラヘラ笑ってる？笑うな。何がそんなおかしいことがある？
本当は人目を避けてここに。
Winter.
I do love the smell of snow, I'm gonna say.
That's true.
And they're so warm, they don't need any, like... No.
He keeps his scarf on.
Yep. I like this visual.
Mm-hmm. Skiing.
Hope she has boots on.
A little less graceful.
The music in this movie is so good too. Yeah. They will all remember that day forever.
Yeah.
Was that his first hunt? drama for the moment, I think.
Oh my gosh, this will be so sad. Gotta get him warm.
つけたんだ。すごく立派なヤマセミ。今日は僕にも取れそうな気がしたんだ。なんだかね、いつもと全然違うんだ。怖くなかった。急に何でもできる気がしたんだよ。それでね、なんで泣いてるの？ここで何してるの
あんなに怖い思いをしたことはないと後で母は言いました。
I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Is he gonna die in a similar way to his dad?
It's interesting how they portrayed him just growing in that moment of feeling suddenly like, I can do this. And the instinct kicks in and away he goes and he's a hunter. Like,
he's been so timid, so unsure of himself, so scared of everything, and then he just felt free.
Yeah. And you kind of see the instinct take over, which goes back to the dad and what he was doing, and it kind of seems to me like it's not the wolf and the human are combined. Like, it doesn't matter what form you're in, you just still kind of have those instincts. It's kind
Well, I'm glad he's okay.
Yeah.
I would not have been able to finish this if he wasn't okay.
I also kind of love how it happened after a day of just having fun. Like, he let go, he was chasing his sister, he was playing, and then all of a sudden he felt more comfortable in his wolf form.
I'm like, oh, they'll never forget this day. Yeah, no kidding.
For different reasons.
Yeah.
That would be terrifying as a parent, though.
Oh my gosh.
雨はまるで別人のように変わっていったのでした。長い冬が終わり、春が近づく頃、私はみんなと同じように小学校に行きたくて仕方ありませんでした。母を説得するために言いつけを片っ端から何でも聞き、その甲斐あってついに通えることになったのですが、ただし何があっても
狼にならない。
So she made when she was born.
約束よ。
Or pregnant?
じゃあお土産3つ、タコ3つ。
何それ？
狼にならないおまじない。
おまじない？
お土産3つ、タコ3つってやるの。
お土産
3つ、タコ3つ。
お土産3つ、タコ3つ。
That's smart.
Oh, is she going to work? Or she just wants to look presentable at the school.
Probably.
こんなにたくさんの人に囲まれるのは生まれて初めてのことでした。あれほど行きたかったはずなのに、いざその場になるとうまくやっていけるのか不安でたまりませんでした。
That would be super overwhelming.
ただそれは最初だけで。
父さん、行ってきます。行ってきます。
いってらっしゃい。気をつけてね。
しなちゃん、早う。
full bus.
Yeah. You can sit anywhere, but sit right next to me. I love this for her.
Beating the boys. Bucket hat.
これ
お待たせしました。行きましょうか。自然観察員の天童です。新川自然観察の森にようこそ。自然観察員はただ自然を守るだけが仕事じゃないんです。環境教育、フィールド調査、動植物の保全、この3つの柱をボランティアの人たちの協力を仰ぎながら行います。活動の範囲が多岐にわたるのでスペシャリストであり、同時に何でもやでなければならないんです。
That suits her.
で、その多忙な自然観察員の補佐をしてくださる方を募集していると、そういうわけなんですが、はっきり言って賃金は大変に低いです。将来観察員を目指されている方で、その勉強のための研修費という意味合いぐらいしか出せません。高校生のアルバイトの方がよっぽど時給がいいです。それでもやりますか？
狼がいるって聞いたんですけど。
森林狼です。
静かですね。
年ですから。
理事長、
ちょっとすいません。
Interesting.
はじめまして。聞きたいことがあって来ました。この子は狼の子です。父親の狼は死にました。私は母親ですが、狼の子の育て方を知りません。あなたはどうやって大人の狼になりましたか？森林で育った時のこと、どうか教えてもらえませんか？
すいません。ある資産家が特別な許可を得て飼育してたんですが、亡くなって引き取り手がないままうちに持ち込まれたんです。元はモスクワの動物園で生まれたそうですが。
野生じゃないんですか？
動物園に野生の狼は稀じゃないかな。繁殖して生まれたら里子に出すそうですから。
So sad.
他にも
She's gonna adopt him.
野生のトンビの子を持ち込まれる。うちで預かって治療した後。
これから通うようになるけど、雨一緒でも大丈夫ね。山のこととか自然のこととか、働きながら勉強して教えてあげる。
本物初めて見た。
狼？
父さんも女だった？
全然。よ
かった。
なんで？
He was sad.
なんだかあの人寂しそうだったから。父さんに会いたかったな。
お母さんもまた会いたいな。こうして母が仕事を見つけた時、私は大きな衝撃を受けていました。
うんこちゃんうまい。ケノちゃんこそ上手。四つ葉のクローバー見つけた。
She's more of a tomboy.
ゆきちゃん、何か見つけた？
戯れに青大将を腕に巻きつけたりするような女の子は私の他にはいないということ。
見て、これママのお下がり。きれい。この前の誕生日に買ってもらったの。いいな。ゆきちゃんの宝箱も見せて。どれどれ？ほら。
小動物の骨や爬虫類の干物を集めて喜んでいるような女の子は私の他にはいないということ。他の女の子たちはそんなことしないと気づいた途端、恥ずかしくてたまりませんでした。私は
I can relate to that. Not from a snakes and bugs and animals perspective, but from...
Because Sarah doesn't like any of those things.
But from a sports perspective, I was always the girl who was like running around at recess, playing with the boys, like riding my bike around where I live with. Like, I was never playing with girls. I always played with boys because they liked to like run around and compete, and so I can relate to her.
Yeah, fair enough. No, I kind of thought of that right away. Minus the animal.
Yeah, I wasn't collecting animal bones, but I would always go call on the boys and vice versa to go play like street hockey or basketball or ride bikes or whatever. Don't change yourself, girl.
No.
ユキのやりたいようにやればいいじゃない。
みんなから変な目で見られるのは嫌なの。
仕方ないな。
Let's make you some dresses.
Man, this woman can do everything.
She really is incredible.
Yeah.
He's so cute.
Yeah. I want him to become friends with the wolf.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, that's right. This is a very interesting depiction.
Mm-hmm.
Did he run away?
Skip class.
He's like his dad's little twin.
Mm-hmm.
学校休み？じゃあズルか？いつでも来たらいいよ。
いつもすみません。はい、あ、まだ尻尾のある山帰りが見れますよ。花ちゃん、ちょっと手伝って。
Turn into a wolf. Talk to each other. Ah!
Do you think he's going because he wants to make him not lonely?
Or feel, yeah, or feel connected to his dad.
藤井です。はじめまして。
はじめまして。
なあ、お前んち犬飼ってない？
え？なんで？
なんか獣臭いから。
Who are you, Fuji?
飼ってないよ。
あれ？おかしいな。絶対そうだと思ったのに。
He's got a good nose. He's a wolf.
え、いや、匂いがさ。
匂い？何の？
Oh my god. There are more?
Yeah. I could tell as soon as he sniffed. There's no way that a normal person would know that.
Well, none of her friends have ever said anything, and you know little girls are ruthless, and they would say it if they knew it.
Well, and you could see, like, he went up in the air to sniff, like, right away.
You smell like fur.
They're gonna circle around this idea for a little bit until...
But having another boy like that would be so good for Ame, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait.
A little love interest.
The dad thought that he was the last one.
Yeah, because everybody keeps it a secret. Heck, I thought the old guy in town was a wolf.
Yeah, we really did.
This will be interesting.
Game changer.
Yeah.
You literally called her over smelling bad. What do you want?
Oi, Yuki. Yuki. Nah, Yuki.
He's persistent.
She knows that she can't give away her secret though.
何を
俺、お前に何かした？
何もしてない。
俺が転校生だから気に入らないのか。そうだろ。
だから違うって。
じゃあなんで叫んだよ。
避けてないって。おい。
Oh dear.
待てよ。
Leave her alone. She's trying her best. Don't corner her.
It's gonna be accidental.
Oh dear.
She's gonna fight him. He's gonna be transformed too.
Dude, she tried to warn you.
Farmhouse.
すいません、お仕事中に。
頭からどれだけ血が出たと思います？
耳だよ。
ユキ。
何を聞いても黙ったままでして。
本当に怪我させたの？謝ったの？謝って。謝りなさい。申し訳ありませんでした。
というわけで宗平君のお母さん、治療費とは学校の保険でおりますので。
まさか頭下げれば済むと思っているんじゃないでしょうね。万が一耳が聞こえなくなったらどうするつもりだった？
Lady.
子供のやったことは親の責任でしょう。借金してでも家売ってでも償ってくれます？
とにかくここじゃあれですから。
そこをどう考えていらっしゃるのかお聞きしないとこのままじゃ。
狼がやったんだ。やったのは狼が。
宗平？あんた何言ってるの？宗平？宗平？
Okay.
Do you think that he is doing that to get her off the hook and to let her know that he knows?
I think I know they're very young. I think he understands that she was trying to avoid this situation. And yeah, I think he's trying to protect her.
Do you still think he's a wolf?
I feel like in that moment when she attacked him, he would have turned if he was.
I think he still is.
You do?
Yeah.
It's just like instinctual, so his instinct to protect himself probably would have kicked in.
Unless he's had training.
Unless he's had training. And maybe his dad or something taught him or whatever.
Maybe
But the mom is acting like she has no clue.
Two things. Maybe she doesn't know. Maybe the dad has kept it a secret.
Your baby can't hide that from you, though. Do you know what I mean?
True. Or else she understands how close it was for him. Like, she understands that this situation could have triggered him. He came to a new school. I wonder if there was an incident already. They did move out into the middle of nowhere.
Okay, I'm not off that train yet. Fair. I am proud of Yuki, though.
She tried.
She really tried. She did all of her coping strategies. She tried to distance herself from him. Like, he was so persistent. Of course that happened.
Well, and I think, let's play out the theory that he's a wolf. He was probably so excited that there might be somebody else like him.
I don't think it even crossed his mind that there would be somebody like him.
Maybe not. But that smell would have triggered something.
Like, well, that's why he was like, oh, do you have a dog? Like, it wouldn't have probably even crossed his mind that someone else
maybe
is like that.
But if we're talking about how they have instincts, and he smells one of his own in a feet, like, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Oh, the classroom gossip.
Sohei君はどうしたんですか？
早退しました。
なんでですか？
怪我をしたので。
どうして怪我をしたんですか？
それはですね。
誰が怪我させたんですか？
Kid's on his way to being a lawyer.
There's no interrogation happening.
聞かなかった。おまじない何度試しても。もう学校追い出されちゃうかな。もうあのお家も住めなくなる。ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。母さん、ごめんなさい。大丈夫、大丈夫。
You tried your best.
Yeah, it doesn't always go right.
Dude, can we just like call it off? Like, come on, man.
He's curious.
Yeah, dude, they saw you. What are you doing there?
He wrote her a note. I know you're a wolf. I'm a wolf too. Let's hang out.
I don't know.
Did he bring her his homework?
Maybe.
This is a wolf mating ritual. Oh, her garden is popping.
Sohei君、今日はしのちゃんのお家に遊びに行ってるの。
そうですか。
あ、ちょっと待って。遠かったでしょ。毎日来てくれてありがとう。
ユキが学校に来なかったら嫌だし。
あのさ、あの時狼がやったんだって言ってたよね。あれどういう意味？
あれはつまり信じないかもしれないけど、あの時一瞬狼が見えて、それで気がついたら怪我してて、 だからやったのはあの狼だから。つまりユキは悪くないって意味。なんかみんな何バカなこと言ってんだって言うけど。
そっか。もう一つ聞いていい？狼は嫌い？
別に嫌いじゃない。
私と一緒。
Few days off, get the courage back up to go.
あのさ、これ見たい？かっこいいだ。触る？
痛くない？
かゆい。
Let me just examine your fingernails.
I don't like him.
行ってきます。
どこ行くの？
先生んとこ。
誰先生？
先生は先生。
わかった。一人で大丈夫？
うん。
気をつけて。
うん。
遅くならないように。
ゆきちゃんは？
今日から学校。
そりゃよかったね。アメちゃんは？
行ったり行かなかったりかな。
いいんだそんなことは。小学校から学校に行かなかったやつは見どころがある。
Says the 9-year-old.
私はそうじゃ。
またいい加減なこと言って。
そういえば誰か山に住んでる？
山？
先生のところに行くって雨がてっきりおじいちゃんのことかと。
さーてね、農飯家に山に入る人なんているかね。先生はね、何でも知ってるんだ。山のことなら何でも。
雨が年上の人と仲良くなるなんて。
It's the wolfie!
It's interesting to kind of see both kids' paths change. Like, Ame didn't want to be a wolf at all, and now he doesn't really fit in at school. He's kind of a loner. I think Master's definitely.
I would be
the
shocked
wolf.
if it's not the wolf.
Yeah. And Yuki is just, she likes school, she likes learning, she's like her mom.
She wants to fit in.
She wants to fit in.
But like when they were younger, she was all in wolf life.
Yeah. It's just so interesting how they've kind of gone on different paths. I'm curious where they end up and where she goes with Sohei, who seems to really like her.
I think he's very curious.
Yeah. Oh, I want him to be a wolf.
先生は人間とは合わないよ。イノシシやクマみたいに里には降りないんだ。でも母さんにならいいかな。
Fox.
先生、この辺の山全部をまとめる主だよ。
It's gotta be a wolf.
It looked like a fox to me.
Yeah, fair. It does kind of look like a fox, but a fox wouldn't rule the forest.
But they said there are no wolves around.
That anybody's seen.
Maybe this is a werewolf.
So you suck at this.
He needs to learn. Where do his pants go? He always carries his shirt around his neck, but where do their pants go?
Poor rabbit. Poor rabbit.
Wow.
That's very pretty. He's the boss.
The landscapes are very pretty.
Mm-hmm. Is he going to become the king of the forest?
Maybe he's gonna leave and they just won't see him again. Eventually.
He's found his jam.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
にはコツがいるんだ。それに地形の見方なんかもね、勉強になるよ。
A little bit of role reversal here.
見つけ方や天気の変化、それに縄張りのことやお互いの気遣いなんかも。
行くわけないでしょ。
なんで？
あんたこそなんで学校に来ないの？
面白いんだもん、山。知らないこといっぱいあるから。
知らなくていいの。
なんで？
いいから学校に来なさいよ。
やだ。
なんで？
狼だから。
人間でしょ。
狼だろ。
もう絶対に狼にならないって決めたの。
なんで？ねえ、なんで？
人間だから。いい？人間だから。
だからなんで？
なんでってうるさいのよ。
ユキは狼だろ。狼のくせに。
うるさい。何も知らないくせに。
何が？
明日学校に来ないと許さないよ。
やだ。
許さないから。
やだ。
やる気。何？
Take it to the yard, please.
Good old sibling fight.
The house. Oh my gosh, the whole house, like, I'm not okay. Poor mom.
Yuki, 雨。
He needs an alpha to keep him in check.
Yuki も雨も自分の道を歩き始めてる。望んでいたことのはずなのに、どうしてこんなに不安なんだろう。ねえ、どうして？
I don't know if I agree with your statement of he needs an alpha to keep him in check. I just think their values and what they want from life have flip-flopped, and I mean, they were both being critical of each other's choices, And they were just fighting like kids. They happened to be wolves too.
Yeah. Well, but I think that, I mean, if you watch animals, at some point they always get to that point where they wrestle and they fight and they learn how to hunt, and you're either the strongest or you're not. And I think that that's kind of what he's going through. But there's no...
No, but there is, the master.
Fair, but he's not fighting with him. Like, he's at home. Those lives are crossing. Like, so if his...
I think he's gonna leave home.
Yeah, maybe. I guess what I was saying is, if his father would have been home and then wolfed out and just kind of pawed him down, like, there's a natural hierarchy. Like, his dad obviously learned how to control both sides and how to do that. And now there's nobody in the house who can kind of, when he does that, put him in his place. And that's if it's instinctual and he's growing and whatever else, like, that's
well, and he's
missing.
Also at the age where he is going to be stronger than his sister now.
100%. And that was kind of my point, is...
But even so, you see that, like, even as animals age, like, the younger ones overtake the older ones. So there's no saying that his dad would have that power over him at this point.
Fair. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. Maybe he'll just leave.
I think if he wants to feel fulfilled, eventually they will have to let him leave.
I wonder if both of them will kind of accept the other side. Like, she's gone all the way human. You know, will she come back to that? Will he come back to being a little more human? I wonder how this will affect his human side.
They've chosen their paths, and I don't think there's a right or wrong answer.
But it's an interesting story.
私の小学校最後の夏は記録的な豪雨が何度もありました。雨は頻繁に山に入るようになっていました。この豪雨が先生や山の動植物に与えている影響をひどく心配しているようでした。
Maybe he'll become a ranger.
I figured that was, if he stayed in the human world, that would be his path.
Ame! 今までどこへ行ってたの？待って、今お風呂沸かすから。
先生が足を悪くして動けない。多分もうすぐ死ぬ。今まで先生がしてきたことの代わりを誰かがしなきゃならない。
雨、もう山に行っちゃダメ。いい？あなたはまだ10歳なの、子供なの。たとえ狼の10歳が十分な大人でも、あなたは。お願い、もう山へは行かないで。お母さんのお願い。
Can't hold him back. I understand he's a kid in the human world, but not in the animal world.
そういえば知ってる？何を？うちの親が話してるの聞いちゃったんだけどさ、宗平くんのお母さん結婚するんだって。なんで？美人だからでしょ。宗平くん新しいお父さんができるんだ。よかったじゃん。でもね、宗平くんそのこと知らないんだって。
He's not gonna be happy about this.
Well, then how does that kid know about it?
The mom's overheard.
Oh. You left me no choice.
I thought they were going to bring the master to the house and rehabilitate him.
I thought he was gonna just go.
蒸し暑い。
ユキ、今日は家にいないよ。
え？
母さんといないよ。
なんで？バス間に合わないよ。はーい。あんたがいてあげなさいよ。行ってきます。いってらっしゃい。雨？雨？中に入ろう。
に停滞していた前線が南下し、県内では大気の状態が急激に不安定になっているため、この後局所的に雷や突風を伴う非常に激しい雨が降る見込みです。予想される降水量は平野部でところによって1時間に70ミリ以上、山沿いの多いところで1時間に100ミリを超す見込みです。気象台では県内全域に大雨洪水警報を出して、土砂災害、河川の増水、川の浸水及び損壊に最大級の警戒をするように呼びかけます。では本日午前11時発表の警報です。例の北、大雨、雷。
We're gonna help her at all.
They're gonna be stuck at school.
これから集中豪雨になるそうなので、午後の授業を取りやめることになりました。今みんなのお父さんやお母さんに迎えに来てもらうように連絡をしているところです。それまで体育館に地区ごとに集まって待ちましょう。
So has he not gone back up the mountain?
He can probably see fine.
Mm-hmm. What do you think's gonna happen?
Either go save his sister, because I feel like the bus route is going to be treacherous, or he just doesn't feel like he belongs in the human world anymore. I think he's going to go save his sister.
I think his sister's gonna get trapped at the school with I can't remember his name. Sohei. Sohei doesn't want to go home because of their dad, and they didn't say anything about the bus. They said we'd call up your parents to come get you, but she doesn't have a car. So I think those two are gonna get stuck at school.
No, the mom has a car. Hannah has a car.
Oh, that's right. They did get one now. Maybe.
Well, and if they're calling the parents, Sohei's mom's gonna get a phone call.
Yeah. I had it in my brain that she wasn't going to be able to go get her.
Every single thing that I've thought is going to happen in this anime has not, and I made some wild predictions, and yeah, no need.
I think he's going after the master. Fire.
わかりました。今から行きます。雨、一緒にユキを迎えに行こう。雨。雨？どこ？雨！雨！
is not gonna end well.
Is he gonna be responsible for something happening to his mom?
Or is he gonna like sacrifice himself to save?
We'll black out in the school gym.
うちの親遅いな。
心配すんなよ。
でもさ、
このまま学校に泊まることになったら一晩中トランプやろうぜ。
トランプ？やるやる。
あー、それ楽しそう。
キャンプみたい。
俺教室行って取ってくるわ。
うん。お前トランプ。
I'm sensing tragedy at every turn.
コーラ、喧嘩しない。お父さん、遅いもう。
ごめんごめん、すっごい嵐だよ。まったく。ゆきちゃんも一緒に送ってくよ。
そうだ、行こうゆきちゃん。でもさあ、早く。ありがとうございます。でもうちもじきに来ると思います。
遠慮しなくていいんだよ。
そうだよ。母さんと行き違いになったら困るし。
確かにそうだね。じゃあお先に。
バイバイ。
Okay, thank you for the common sense, Yuki. Oh dear. She's not on her way.
No.
I don't think you should go up the mountain.
Bad idea.
You are not equipped.
So-chan, 遅いな。
ゆきちゃん。あれ？ゆきちゃん帰ったの？
残った人は学校の車で送ります。靴を持ってこっちに集合。
Oh dear. How dangerous is hiking in the rain?
Well, I almost blew off a mountain one time, so pretty dangerous, okay? I have first-hand experience because someone doesn't care about my well-being.
Very true. Very true. Somebody is sometimes a big baby when it comes to being outside.
Okay, that is not the case. Let's do a little story time.
Go ahead.
So we went to Lake Tahoe, and Adam likes to pick the most difficult hikes at every place we ever go. So he's like, wow, here's a nice 12-mile hike rated difficult. Perfect. We started it, it was sunny. We get, what, halfway, a little more than halfway to the top, and then we have to go back. Keep that in mind. And it starts pouring rain. Every single person that was like ahead of us on this trail turned around and was leaving, heading back down. I was like, Adam, every single person is leaving. I think maybe we should go back too. He's like, no. I was like, okay.
So far, so accurate.
So we keep going. Keep in mind, we also have to scale a boulder field.
There was a little scrambling involved.
Okay, so we're climbing this boulder field in the rain, not smart, to get to the top of this ridge, fully exposed. Okay, It is the fall in Lake Tahoe. It is pouring rain, so it is frigid up there, super windy. Rain is pelting down. He's like, let's keep going. We're almost there. I step out of this shelter that we were having a snack in, and I kid you not, I almost blew away. I was like, no, I can't do this. I started crying because the wind almost picked me up. And then we had to go all the way back. Okay, when I say I almost died going down the boulder field soaking wet is not an exaggeration. And then I full out sprinted down the rest because I was like, I can't do this. Any part of that inaccurate?
Many tears. No.
Every part of that was accurate, okay?
I have a small problem not finishing hikes, so that's fair. We didn't finish, by the way.
Yeah, I'm upset we didn't finish it either, but like, Adam, I was getting picked up by the wind.
True story. But we made it, now you have a great story to tell.
And here he is acting like I'm just exaggerating and everything. No. So, no, she shouldn't be on that mountaintop in the pouring rain. It is not safe.
Fair. And that's what this reminded me of.
I have PTSD.
Oh dear. Not what you want to be doing. The bear's gonna be able to smell Ame on her and know she's off limits.
No, that's not good.
Oh dear.
Lucky.
And baby bears don't want to be in the rain either.
Went to get some cards, took a little nap.
なんでいるんだよ。だって遅いから。あれ？いない。みんな帰っちゃったのかな。迎えに来ないのは俺らだけか。母さんに何かあったのかな。寒い。ぶらつこうぜ。ユキ。あ、待って。
Let's take a walk around the school.
このまま迎えに来なかったらどうしよう。学校に住めばいいじゃん。そんなの無理だよ。夜は保健室で寝ればいいだろ。ご飯は余った給食をもらう。ずっと迎えに来なかったらずっと学校に住むの。働けばいいの。新聞配達とかして。子供だもん。雇ってもらえないよ。年ごまかす。中学生とか言って。中学生に見える？見えない。そうか。早く大人になりたい。俺も。
Can't get out of the strings or the flash floods are gonna come.
Well, and also, like, you're trying to save your child that, like, doesn't need saving.
That's dangerous.
He's not, because he's a wolf and he has a protective coat.
私が守ってあげなきゃ。私が守って。
誰もいませんか？
See a little hair.
行ったぜ。
まだドキドキしてる。ねえ、なんで隠れたの？
Because I don't want to go home.
海みたい。吸い込まれそう。本当にずっとここで内緒で暮らすのかな。
親が来ないなら仕方ないじゃん。
どうした？そうちゃんのお母さんきっと来るよ。
来ない。
なんで？だって
俺の母ちゃん結婚したんだ。お腹に赤ちゃんがいる。生まれたら俺もういらないんだってさ。
What?
あんなにそうちゃんのこと心配してたのに。
俺はそれでも平気だけどな。これから家出してボクサーかレスラーにでもなって一匹狼で生きてく。どう？いける？
そうちゃんすぐやられちゃうよ。ひょろひょろだもん。
鍛える。鍛えて一人で生きる。
Oh, is she gonna let him in?
私もそうちゃんみたいに本当のこと話しても笑っていられるようになりたい。
Is she gonna show him?
Yeah.
Did she find her Hannah? What is that face for?
I guess he's not a wolf.
Adam reached that conclusion now.
But the sniffing and the fur thing is still throwing me for a loop.
Oh my god.
What?
Okay.
I wanted him to be a wolf.
Okay, fair. So did I, but...
Not happening. Although...
And neither is the old guy.
Yeah.
We really wanted them to have, like, companions.
Yeah. But I appreciate that he kept her secret. And I can appreciate that in this moment she felt like she could trust him, and then to know that he's actually known the whole time. And
he
to
was
have
vulnerable with her, and
Yeah.
it kind of opens the door.
Yeah. What did you think?
No, I think it was... I'm thinking about the mom, honestly.
His mom. Or the mom who fell on the
Hannah.
Hannah. Fair enough.
It's like, I appreciate her motherly instinct to want to protect her child, but like, he doesn't need protecting like that.
Yeah, it's true. But when you said that when we were watching, I immediately thought about you being a mom, and like, you will be a mom like you are a competitor. You will be fierce, I'm sure.
No, but like, he's gone off to the forest by himself so many times. He's developed so many skills. Like, he doesn't need her to worry about him being cold or not finding his way home or things like that. Like,
Yeah, fair.
you know, and then just like, now she's not okay.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. I can see you doing the very same thing in her position.
The master or Tommy?
That's a limp.
雨探したよ。さあ早く戻ってユキを迎えに。
花
Did she die?
I don't think so, just a vision.
会いたかった。
今まで苦労かけたね。すまなかった。
うん。
ずっと君を見ていた。
うん。分かってた。
子供たちをちゃんと育てた。
うん、全然失敗ばっかり。
本当だよ。ユキも雨も立派に育った。
うん、だって雨が、そうだ、雨がいないの。雨。
Is she dead and they're like reunited?
大丈夫。もう大人だよ。
大人？
自分の世界を見つけたんだ。
He almost lost his nerve.
His face when she's like, I haven't done anything for you.
Yeah. What did you think it was portraying?
He was like, no, you've done everything.
Yeah. I have to imagine.
But if he went back, he wouldn't have had the courage to leave.
No. I totally agree. That was the moment to make the decision for the life that he wanted to live. And I have to imagine that as a parent, you just want your kid to find their own way and the way that's right for them, even if it's hard for you.
Yeah.
And, yeah. It sucks that she only got 10 years.
Yeah. But then, like, I can't even talk. To see him, like, navigating that cliff and stuff, and then to see him just, like, looking so...
regal.
Yeah, and, like, in control of his environment, like, I think it sunk into her, like, oh.
This is where he's meant to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. Ooh, he made sure she was okay.
Yeah.
I thought she died.
I know you did.
And she was seeing the dad in heaven, and I was like, no. I'll be okay.
その朝のことは絶対に忘れないと母は
Yeah. It's so short. Did she meet somebody new? His little howl.
He better protect the garden from the boars. It's always crazy to me how they can take these anime movies and they're not really about anything, but they're so impactful.
What do you mean they're not about anything?
And maybe this is just because I haven't watched enough, but like, if I were to tell you this movie's about like a single mom who raises her 2 kids, like you'd be like, I don't want to watch that movie. Like there's no like substance to the story, but the way they draw you in.
The plot line, or what it's the overarching like plot is simple, yes.
Yeah.
For most of these movies, but the deeper meaning is
incredible. And that was kind of my point. Is like if I were to ask you to tell me what's the plot of My Neighbor Totoro, you'd be like, I'm not even sure I can tell. I'm not even sure I can tell you. Do you know what I mean? And then, but it's just so incredible how engaged you get into the movie. It's wild.
And like even for, I would say the first 2/3, there was very little dialogue in this movie.
Correct.
It was very music heavy, like take it in visually, but there wasn't a lot of like dialogue or narration, but it still was so, I loved it.
It was captivating.
Yes.
And the other thing I was thinking this came out in 2012, I think, or something like that. Like the animation wasn't stunning.
The landscapes were very nice.
The landscapes were, but overall, we've watched anime.
Yeah, like this was more simple for sure, but I loved it.
Yeah, every single minute of it was, you were kind of watching and engaged in it. I'm amazed continually amazed at what they can do with this medium.
It's just, oh, that was so good.
Good recommendation.
Great recommendation. It's like she had such little time with her boyfriend and with her children, but it's just like the time that she had with them was so meaningful, but it's also like never gonna be enough.
Yeah, and
you know?
And the thing that I thought was cool was she was so busy fixing the house, starting the garden, doing all that, but they always did it together. Like their memories and their times were like weaved into trying to survive or a busy life or all of those things. I thought it was very well done.
I find it so interesting that Yuki and Ame kind of switched their thought processes on human versus wolf and what they want from life. I think they all kind of got what they wanted.
Yeah. In
that Yuki was accepted for the wolf part of her, but was able to proceed in the human world. Yeah. And then Ame, was able to fully identify and feel fulfilled as a wolf. And then as the mom, like obviously it's sad that her kids aren't around, but like to see them both thriving in the environment that they choose, it's like, wow.
Yeah, like goes to the graduations, proud of Yuki, listens to Ame howl on the mountain, like still close enough to both of them, and found a place where she could still connect with her husband or boyfriend or whatever they were.
And the community, how they rallied around her. Oh my gosh. Great.
Very well done. Very enjoyable.
I've loved every movie that has been recommended, so keep them coming.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I'm really glad I watched that.
Me too.
I never would have known about it if it hadn't been.
Absolutely not.
But yeah, that was beautiful. So
we have yet to be steered astray.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Was this your first time watching this with us? If so, let us know. We love when we watch new movies and shows with people at the same time. And if you have seen it before, also tell us what you're thinking. We want to hear it all. So please hit us up with all the comments below. And as always, we'd be so excited if you would like this video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more anime coming soon. Bye guys.